Oh, my God.
I always tell him,
Yes.
tone it down.
I know. I hype it up
You
too much.
hype it up.
No, but I'm so excited
I
to
know.
see you.
I don't know where you get this energy from.
I get excited. We get
This is
excited.
his third show he's done today.
Oh, my God. The parade doesn't
No, it's
count.
very nice.
I love you, and I'm
Thank
just
you.
always
Love you
happy
too.
to see you. And
when
welcome-
I see you, when we have to go to these horrible things
Yes.
that we always end up at in
Yes.
the city or out in Long Island, and I see you there, it's like a buoy. I'm like drowning, and Jimmy's like a buoy. If I could just get to the buoy.
We always,
Yeah.
we were like two magnets. Yeah. But
and then our wives come over and go, would you join everyone?
yeah. Why are you talking
Right?
to each other? You already know each other.
Yes.
Yeah. But we get in talking about everything in comedy. Congrats on this. You and Jim Gaffigan back at it.
Yeah, isn't that cute?
Fantastic. Two great comedians.
Yeah.
You January 10th, and you're doing 10 cities in the U.S. and Canada.
Yeah.
For more information, go to jerryseinfeld.com. I will say, you toured with Jim before, so you must enjoy each other's company.
It was all right.
Yeah. The first.
Yeah, we just have fun together. We hang out a lot in the city at
Yeah.
the clubs. You know, comedians, we like to go to these little clubs in the city, and you work on material and you hang out. And comedians really have trouble with everyone else but another comedian. It's just, you don't fit.
Yeah.
That's the job. You don't fit in.
Was the first time you guys bonded? It was at Comedians in Cars.
It was at Comedians in Cars.
Getting
yeah.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ever going to make any more of those?
No.
Why not? We have to have.
I would like to, but I have some other things I'm doing. But I do. You did it too. We had a good time. Remember we took the Boston Whale around?
No, we jumped Comedians in Cars. We went Comedians in a boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got in a
Comedians
Boston
in boats.
Whaler. It was one of the greatest days of my life.
Yeah. I
freaked
love
out.
doing that show because I love comedians and I love coffee. I think coffee is the most important part of a human's life.
Real.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, they agree.
When you get to the end of this life, before we move on to whatever is next, I think it's quite possible. Your last thought will be, that was good coffee. That was good.
That was pretty good.
Everything after my morning coffee was pretty much a pain in the ass. But the coffee
Was
fantastic. It was good
fantastic.
because it's the only thing in your life that's 100% on your side every day, every cup. Come on, let's go. Me and you, we can do this.
Yes, that's right.
Only coffee.
Coffee is there. It's one job,
Yes.
and it does it.
I hate tea. I hate it.
That's a strong stance.
I mean, trying to grab that wet bag of leaves and choke it out on a spoon like Luca Brasi, you know.
Luca Brasi. Yeah.
Those names, I hate those pussified names, Darjeeling and Chamomile and Darjeeling. What am I, in a whorehouse on the bayou here? What is this? It's gross.
Darjeeling.
Darjeeling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When I think of you, I think of New York City. I just think of the city. When I think of New York City, I think of Jerry Seinfeld. You're
love
synonymous.
it.
You're together. In my head, you're melded together.
Do you remember when that guy wrote that thing that New York is dead forever during COVID?
Yes, I do.
And then I wrote a thing.
Yes.
We will never die. You will never kill New York City.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I love that. I'll
love
never
New
forget
York
that.
City. Yeah.
I love that you said that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, and I've been here my whole adult life. I love it more than anything. I love the noise. I love the people. I love when it's difficult. I feel like that keeps you in check, you know, the difficulty.
Yeah.
But I feel like that maybe the sirens in the ambulance, you know, it's one person.
Absolutely
We're
not.
all-
Jerry, be careful. Be careful. Absolutely not.
You know, we're all busy.
No, no,
you know, do we really have to get out? Oh, look out. This guy doesn't feel well. And we're screaming through lights and everybody's pulling over. It's just like, you know, wherever you live, you're born, you live, you die. It's not a la carte. You got to do all three. So when you feel like you're getting, that's about it, just keep it down.
Yeah.
Keep it down. We're all gonna do it. Just
Oh, my God.
it doesn't.
Oh, my goodness. That is
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I'm just.
That is You know what I wanted to ask you, by the way? I don't know if you saw this. Someone has created this thing on Twitch. It's an AI Seinfeld. It's a never-ending.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's a never-ending episode of Seinfeld, 24/7. It's going on for years now.
All right. AI, first of all, artificial intelligence. Let's be honest. Most of the intelligence we've encountered in our life, pretty artificial, right? AI began. All we had was real intelligence, the beginning of mankind, right?
Yes.
Didn't work. So, we were dumb. Still dumb.
So no, yeah.
All our thinking.
Intelligence
So we
didn't work.
kept thinking until we could create a fake version of it, so dumb people would seem smart.
Yes.
And then we thought, well, maybe that wasn't the smartest thing. Because what if the fake brain gets smarter than the real brain? We would look even dumber. So, if I got this right,
Yes.
we're smart enough to invent AI, dumb enough to need it, and so stupid we can't figure out if we did the right thing. We don't know. Because the first...
That is unbelievable. That is true.
The first AI I think we ever tried was Frankenstein, which that didn't work well at all. Why was he wearing a sport jacket? Why?
Why was Frankenstein dressed in a suit jacket? Yeah,
Yes,
right.
we're terrorizing villagers. It's not a wine tasting. No one's going to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Stein, it's jackets only this evening.
More with Jerry Seinfeld when we come back, everybody. Stick around. I saw your lovely wife, Jessica, is backstage.
My wife is here.
Yes,
tonight.
she's actually here.
Take a picture
with your son. Jessica, hi!
And that's my son, Julian.
I know Julian.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. I was going to talk about you, so just, cover your eyes, plug your ears, because your wife has a new cookbook.
She has a new cookbook.
And I was going to talk to you about this. Congratulations.
Not too sweet.
Jessica, while you're here, you probably already know this, but how many years have you guys been together?
We've been married for 24 years.
Hey, come on. That's fantastic.
Wonderful years. Next month. It's not our anniversary yet, but you got to go by the anniversary.
So 24.
But so it'll be 25 next month. Don't applaud again. Don't applaud. No. All marriage year numbers. How many years you married?
16.
Yeah. Why do we always applaud marriage year numbers?
Yeah.
It's similar applause to when an injured athlete is carted off the field on a stretcher. It's a very... There's some pain there. We know. We don't know exactly what or where, but...
Yeah, any marriage advice?
Well, marriage is adult education. You know, my degree, I would say, is wifeology, which is the study of female facial movement. Eyebrow angles I study, dental alignment, nostril expansion, oxygen for emotional expressiveness. See, being a wife is an art. Being a husband is a science. Men, we calculate, we listen, like for louder than usual closings of doors or drawers. That sounded different. Something is happening.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. The funny thing to me about marriage, I mean, divorce I don't really get. I mean, I don't get it.
No.
I mean, I understand in certain circumstances, but for the most part, whatever you have, that's the best we have. That's it. Do people wish it was better? Of course you wish.
But
of course you're a little disappointed. They're disappointed in you, too.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy anniversary, Jess. Do you, obviously your wife is a great chef. Do you do any cooking?
No.
No. Your wife does the cooking.
You know what I do think about, though? Because I do sit in the kitchen with her, and I watch her cook.
Yeah.
And, and everybody says, oh, being a comedian is such a risky job. But it's not as risky as the life of the kitchen sponge that is always asked to go so far beyond its natural intended lifespan.
The sponge.
Weeks and months, yes. Don't you think that sponge looks up sometimes? This has got to be my last day.
There's no way I can do it one more
There's
time.
no way. And then the kitchen light comes on. It looks up at you. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
It has, and I think that it knows that you didn't buy the 3-pack. That's why I'm here. It knows that.
Yeah. Not too sweet. I was going to show this whether you're here or not.
I asked her to make these for you and me. These are her blondies, even though they're brunette.
Yeah. But they are.
But these are great.
Thank you so
So
much.
the whole idea of the book is that it's dessert, but not heavy sugar. It's still sweet, but it's not too sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Come on. Jessica, thank you for that.
Thanks, Jess.
That's fantastic.
Isn't this
You're
great?
so talented. Yeah, the best. I love
great.
all of your books. Congrats on the new book. Congrats on the new tour, by the way.
Thank you.
And thank you. Good to see you, buddy. And congrats and happy Thanksgiving to the Seinfelds and everybody. Thank you all much. For days and tickets, go see Jerry and Jim Gaffigan's new stand-up tour. Go to jerryseinfeld.com. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around.
Hey, hey.